The history of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is the story of people.
People with dreams and goals.
And though living in another time or another place,
They are a lot like us.
They lived and worked,
prayed and loved,
spent their time,
And made the biggest decisions of their lives.
to learn and do
What they felt was right.
they were people living to know God.
And know that He knew them.
and from each one, there is a story.
Of promises,
covenants they made with God.
and then faithfully lived and worked to keep those covenants for the rest of their lives.
Their stories now make up an ever-growing record of the personal, often sacred experiences of the restoration of the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Recorded in journals, histories, photographs, and minutes.
their lives are preserved here at the Church History Library of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Never to be forgotten.
On the day the restoration was formalized in the organization of the church, the Lord Himself directed the prophet Joseph Smith to keep the history of the church, saying,
Behold, there shall be a record kept among you.
It is because of that divine mandate that the Church preserves historical materials from its restoration in upstate New York to the present day with millions of members around the world.
The Church History Library is a professional facility that preserves the Church's vast collections of historical information,
providing insight and inspiring faith and hope in visitors as they connect with the people, places, and events in church history.
Byron! See William! Stop it, Byron! I'm telling Mother! Take this, Sarah. You're gonna get it. Oh, Byron. Here. We're home.
So we hear.
Shoes, young lady?
Sorry, Mother.
So how's school?
Brother Hall's out of bread.
He's out?
Mm-hmm.
Father! Jenny Hall told us that they had no flour and we're out of bread.
I already told them that.
Well, these winter days are stretching on longer than the food we've all stored. How did it go today, Mary Jane?
Good, I guess. I learned a few things. I do have a question, though. You know how when we are helping people, we are serving God?
Yes?
Well, how are you supposed to know if it makes God happy?
Well, well, I mean, it's not right away, but Brother Hall, come in. Are you out of flour?
We have none.
Well, we have some in that sack. Mary Jane, would you? We were going to send it to you. My children told me you were out.
Thank you. Tried others, but couldn't get any. So I went out to the cedars and prayed the Lord. Told me, go see Joseph Millet.
You needn't bring any back. If the Lord sent you, then you don't owe me for it.
Thank you.
Is everything all right?
It's... oh. It's good to think the Lord knows Joseph Millet. Let's make some biscuits, hmm? Good.
In her later years, Joseph's daughter, Mary Jane, copied excerpts from his journal into a fresh, new book.
It's good to think. The Lord knows Joseph Millet.
There are many stories like Joseph Millet's among the history of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and for decades, church members preserved them as best they knew how.
Now, with this state-of-the-art facility, the church can truly preserve its history better than ever before. For this reason, the library's conservation lab enables technicians to prolong the life of historically significant materials such as manuscripts, photographs, and other items.
Images are scanned and microfilmed for easy access.
12 storage rooms maintain a stable and secure atmosphere where temperature and humidity levels are closely controlled to help preserved items, such as motion picture films, photographs, journals, books, church records, and other materials.
In the library, you can use the catalogs and books or consult with professional librarians and archivists at the reference desk.
You may use any patron terminal to access commonly referenced historical photographs and documents with easy-to-use digital finding aids.
Materials from the preservation collections can be viewed in the reading room.
And be sure to check for upcoming programs and events.
So we welcome you, and we invite you to fully participate and enjoy the Church History Library. We trust that our library will hold something of personal interest and benefit for you.
The history of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is the story of people.
People who lived to know God and know that He knew them.
And from each one, there is a story.
A story of promises, covenants.